Wild hogs, the invasion. Heat. Heat. The word carries more than just temperature out here. It's the heat of the summer sun baking the farmland until cracks split the earth. It's the heat of adrenaline when a hunter locks eyes with a charging hog. It's the heat of destruction, the kind that turns months of sweat, blood, and backbreaking labor into dust overnight. Tonight, that heat has a name: feral hogs. The night call. It always starts with a phone call. A farmer's voice cracking under pressure. The panic in his words hits harder than the ring in my ears. They're back. They're tearing it all up again. If someone doesn't stop them, I'll lose everything. I've heard that line too many times. And every time, it's the same story. Crops, gone. Soil, wrecked. Dreams, trampled under hooves and tusks. By the time we roll up to the farm, it's past midnight. Headlights cut across a field stripped bare in patches, like scars carved into the land. 100 yards out, movement flashes, shadows, dozens of them. A sounder of hogs, a family group, working together with military precision. The locals tried everything. They set snares. Built fences. Fired warning shots. But hogs are too smart. Smarter than most people give them credit for. They learned. They adapted. They slipped past every trap like ghosts in the night, and so they call us hunters. The last wall between farmland and ruin. First contact. We gear up fast. Rifles checked, dogs restless, boots sinking into the damp soil. The air is thick, heavy with the musk of hogs. If you've ever smelled one, you never forget it. It's sweat, mud, and iron mixed into something foul and unforgettable. Remember, Tommy mutters beside me, once they scatter, it's hell to track them all. Make the first shot count. We stalk forward, silent. The dogs sniff the air, hackles raised. Then, snap. A twig cracks underfoot. Instantly, every shadow freezes. Then chaos explodes. The sounder bolts in every direction. Black shapes tearing. Direction. Black shapes tearing across the fields, hooves drumming like thunder. My scope locks onto the biggest boar I can see, massive shoulders, tusks glinting under moonlight. Heart hammering, I steady my breath, squeeze the trigger, and the blast rips the night apart. The beast crashes to the ground, earth shaking under its weight. But there's no time to celebrate. Because the real fight has only just begun. The charge. Here's what most folks don't understand. Hogs don't always run. Sometimes, they turn. The second boar doesn't flee. It locks eyes on us, snorts, and barrels forward like a freight train. If you've never stood in front of a charging hog, you can't imagine the terror. They don't slow. They don't swerve. They come straight at you, tusks ready to gut anything in their path. I shout. Tommy raises his rifle. But the beast is too fast. 20 yards. 15. 10. My chest tightens. One wrong move and this field becomes my grave. Now. Tommy yells, and his shot splits the night. The hog crumples mid-charge, skidding to a stop just feet away. Silence. My breath rattles. My hands shake. And I remind myself why we do this. Because if that hog had plowed into the farmer's wife or kid instead of us, the story wouldn't end with a close call, it'd end with blood. The hidden enemy. The deeper you chase hogs, the more you learn they're not just animals. They're strategists. They wait. They test you. As dawn breaks, we follow fresh sign into the woods. Rooting marks scar the earth, giant patches of upturned soil where hogs dug for roots and grubs. Trees splintered from rubbing. The ground itself looks wounded. Suddenly, the dogs bark wild. A lone sow bursts from the undergrowth, squealing as piglets scatter like marbles. Tommy lines up but doesn't fire. Not yet, he whispers. Confused, I glance at him. But then the truth snaps into focus. This wasn't a so caught off guard. It was bait. A distraction. From the shadows, more hogs erupt. Bigger, faster. These aren't campfire tales. They're real. They're happening now. And every hunt we take on is a race against that reality. Closing the chapter. As the sun rises higher, we haul the carcasses back, mud caked on our boots, sweat dripping, adrenaline fading. The farmer shakes our hands, gratitude heavy in his eyes. For now, his fields are safe. For now. But we all know the truth. Tonight, tomorrow, or next week, the hogs will be back. They always come back. And when they do, we'll be waiting. Because that's what hunters do. This is only the beginning.